Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the San Francisco Giants. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. And we are underway. That one fouled off. Popped up. One away. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Dalen Lyle.
And Boog, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
James Wood in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. One gone, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Fastball for a strike. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Two down, nobody on. Hit hard but foul off to the left. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him swinging. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Cade Cavalli. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second base.
Luis Arraez stands in. The top hitter in the National League entering the day. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Lee gets his lead at first with nobody out. Quick move to first, and he's back safely. Ground ball left side, could be two. He flips it to second in time. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Willie Adames stands in.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
Batting fourth, designated hitter.
Runner at first with two away. Now here is Rafael Devers. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, wow. Nice play. Throws from the seat of his pants, and they get the out. Second inning set to go. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Dylan Crews.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it, and there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Brady House.
Brady House.
And first offering is fouled off. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and that's just foul. Malley, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2013. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Ruiz launched a homer in his most recent game. In the air to left center. Ramos on the move to the gap. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Back here in San Francisco. Bottom of the inning. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Matt Chapman.
Oh, that hit him. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Now here's a flare off the bat. Makes the catch for the second out. And up next for San Francisco, Bryce Eldridge. High fly ball out to left field. Wood under it. And that is that. Back here at Oracle Park, all set for the start of the inning. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Popped up. Bailey under it. And there's one away. So digging in, Robert Hassel III.
Robert Hassel III.
And a bunt towards third. Picks it up with a bare hand. It's there, and that's a great play.
He was out early today working on that very play.
Nasim Nunez.
And now the shortstop, Nasim Nunez.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Oh, now a great stop. Flips it, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Everything came together for him. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Bailey, the next Giant to hit. 4 for 4 last night. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. There for the out. Yep, runner scores from third.
Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out, gets that run in from third. They get on the board first.
Lee stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one drilled left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Digging in, Luis Arias. Laser to the gap, should score the run. The run scores from second, and they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
1 out, runner at second. Willy Adames, the next to hit. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. On the ground right side, Garcia fires to first in time.
Man, I can't imagine what he's feeling approaching this milestone, Boog. I mean, I got to see Jim Thome hit his 500th home run in Chicago, and this guy's already passed Lou Gehrig, Stan Musial, Willie Stargell, and he's on the cusp of joining a club of around 30. It's all legends from here on.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it's out of here into the arcade section for a home run. And Raffy muscles one out of here. Home run number 40 on the year. And they add on. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Up the middle, and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now here is Elliot Ramos. And that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to inning number 4. It's the Giants 4 and the Nationals nothing. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here in San Francisco, on to the 4th, Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Going one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound. Well, these Nats, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
1 down. James Wood digs in now. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
The Nats down by 4, top half of inning number 4. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Nope, he held back.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Sets him down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Garcia batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing. Ready to go, bottom 4. Leading off, Bryce Eldridge. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Drew Gilbert, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Foul ball.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Bailey in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Cruz gets under it, and there's 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And it's fouled away. This one in the air, center field. Hassel on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Outside.
No, that's a
ball
ball.
1.
You know, these Nationals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now the third baseman, Brady House.
Strike 1.
Late on that fastball.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
House thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges.
That's a ball.
That one just misses. Full count now. That's to third, but it kicks foul. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Caught it looking for the K. House wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. One out man at first. Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. And the 1-0. Right side. Arise. Throws to first in time. So up next, Andres Chaparro. First time up was a pop out. That one found hard the other way. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one at the knees for a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there. House stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Cole Henry.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Handles, throws to first, 1 pitch and 1 out. So digging in, Willy Adames. He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Checks over to first, back safely.
Coming in hot, and we've seen more of the same in the box today. He brings a real confidence to this offense.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Throw into third. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. So up next, Robert Hassel III.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nasim Nunez. This one in the air, center field. Gilbert settles under it. And there's one away. So the Nats lineup turns over. And next is the designated hitter, Dalen Lyle. Down and away for ball 1. That one missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out, and that wasn't close.
2 unsuccessful stolen base attempts tonight, so I think this is where we probably see them change up their plan offensively. The running game just isn't working, and those are costly outs, so they're going to have to string together some hits and change things up a little bit.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
3-2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. 2 outs, runner at first. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. And there's a ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Swing, and he popped it up. And that's the 3rd out. So another. Bottom of the 6th. And here is Matt Chapman. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
On a line, base hit. Fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and the lead is up to 5. Bryce Eldridge getting ready to hit. Eldridge having a really nice first season in the big leagues. Definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So now, with 1 away and a man at second, here's the center fielder, Drew Gilbert. Pickoff throw. Ramos back on a dive. 1 for 2. Man at second. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags and will move up to 3rd. Manager out of the dugout now. Mitchell Parker on the pitch out of the pen here.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Save! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next. He swings and fouls one off. That one lifted to left. Wood settles underneath it. And the inning is over. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. On the ground right side, Arise. Throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Cruz in the box again. Takes a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. That's ripped into the outfield. 2 down. Man,
That's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. This one in the air, right field. Reaching down and makes the grab. Back here at Oracle Park, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Giants, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 1-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Pulls it in, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
1 out, runner at second. Rafael Devers up to hit. Throw to second, safe. He's already homered here in this one. And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Now it's Matt Chapman.
He's been an absolute hitting machine, Boog. The hype is real. Major contributor for this team.
High fly ball, right field. Cruz under this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from 3rd. Next to hit, Elliot Ramos. Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run homer, his 11th of the year, and they add to their lead.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Mitchell Parker gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Now on the bump, Andre Granillo.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Next to hit, Bryce Eldridge. Hard hit, right side. Play made, that ends the inning. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now 9-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Giants,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Butto. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Ruiz up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one down. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Robert Hassel III digging in for the Nationals. That misses, and it's 1-0. Butto, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Got him looking. 2 away.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And here is Dalen Lyle. Fair ball. Coming home. 1 run scores. Here comes another to second, but way too late. Safe there.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Misses, and it's a full count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. What a stop to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 runs. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Griff McGarry.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
On the ground, right side. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Hard on the ground to first. Chaparro steps on the bag. That's it out. So back to the top of the order. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. Activity in the Washington bullpen. P.J. Poulin, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. In the air, left field, and it's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Back to the mound. He's got it. Slings to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over.
Now pitching for the
We're
Giants,
back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sam Hentges.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
The lefty, the 1-0. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulder stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
Man at second.
No.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Slings to first in time. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Throw down to third, but he's back safely. 0-2 now. On the ground right side. Safe.
He's in
and
there.
in comes the run from third.
Up next for the Nationals.
So a man at
catcher,
first.
Keibert
The switch hitting
Ruiz.
catcher will come up to hit. Keibert Ruiz. Nice grab. The feed for one. Double play cuts the rally short, and that ends the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again.